I know you thought you had to go to North Memphis or South Memphis, maybe even Orange Mound to get good soul food. But I promise you that's wrong. Now you can go downtown Memphis to Promise Restaurant at 412 South Main in Hewling. Promise is a black-owned business serving soul food lunch Tuesdays through Fridays from 11 until 3. Fridays and Saturdays from 5 until 11, and Sundays from 11 until 5. And they have a different menu daily. Baked chicken, fried chicken, neck bones, turkey necks, all types of vegetables. And guess what? They even serve oxtails on Wednesdays. So if you work downtown Memphis or you're just looking for a great place to dine, there's a new restaurant downtown. It's called Promise at 412 South Main. To place your to-go orders, call 901-644-6543. That's 901-644-6543 or 901-218-6880.
Memphis and the surrounding areas, Regroup Upscale Thrift Boutique has opened in the heart of Frazier. We carry many name brands ranging from various sizes and styles, with new arrivals of clothing, accessories, gift items, and more, with pricing starting as low as $3. All the proceeds help empower the Husband Institute Boys Mentoring Program. So come and shop at Regroup Upscale Thrift Boutique located at 3754 North Watkins. Great prices, great people, great products.
Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you.
Hi, I'm Tommy Shaw with Shaw House Buyers. I want to buy your Memphis area house in as-is condition today. I buy houses, duplexes, apartments, commercial buildings, and land. I pay cash and pay all of your closing costs. Call Tommy Shaw now at 901-380-1000 or visit me online at shawhousebuyers.com. The best time to do something that you know you have to do is right now.
You've heard that God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. Well, God has done it for Crystal Blair. Crystal was working across the street for a mattress company. They let her go, and God allowed her to take her savings and open up a furniture store right across the street. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road, 106. Queen size mattresses, $199 up. King size mattresses, $299 and up. Brand new mattresses, brand names. No credit is necessary. You need a mattress? Go see my girl Crystal at 901 Discount Mattresses, 7166 Winchester at Germantown Road. Give her a call at 901-218-7118. That's 901-218-7118. And lay down in comfort tonight. Let me take this time and introduce you to something that is new and unique. In the time of bereavement and you've lost a loved one, someone who is close to you and the entirety of your family, you want to memorialize that person in style, class, and uniqueness. And that's what you will get when you call the Pastor's Death Services. Brand new. I specialize in covered, customized caskets, whether it is your favorite sports team, your movie theme, whether it is your baseball team, your college sports team, your cartoon, or just a fashionable style. Whether you want to put your loved one on the casket, whether you want to put your Dallas Cowboys or your 49ers, or you just want to put a casket out that everybody will be talking about for weeks and saying, did you see how so-and-so's family put him away? Ladies and gentlemen, pick up your phone right now. If death is in your family or it is imminent, you've got a loved one in hospice and death again is imminent, call the Pastor's Death Services at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. We got a casket for you in the design that you desire. Delivery is within 24 to 48 hours to any funeral home that you desire. And guess what? By federal law, they cannot refuse to take a casket that you purchased other than the funeral home. Give me a call, 901-949-3000. We've got some caskets, uniques, like you've never seen before.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news, he's gonna keep it tight. For the people he will fight.
And just when you thought it was safe or it was going to be safe, well, you're in the wrong place. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the one and only. I'm Thaddeus Matthews. Glad to have you here with me on this Wednesday night, the 25th day of October. 2 months until Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. To all the hoes and everybody else. Y'all feeling all right today? Good. I'm glad that you are. I think that we got a good show on tonight, and I may even open the phone lines on tonight. But with that being said, I will not tolerate foolishness. I will not answer the phone until I say that the lines are open. You calling before then means nothing to me because the phones will not be answered. If you block your number, I don't talk to you. Period. Okay? That does not happen. But I'm glad to be here with you on this Wednesday night. I was looking at something today on the news or this morning where some young men went to the Taco Bell on Perkins and went through the drive-through window, opened up the cash register, and the guy that was on the inside pulled the money out. There was another guy in the vehicle that they pulled up in. He handed the money off to him. Black men. And when we look at this generation of black males, we are viewing the sorriest lot of black males known to the black race. Just sorry. No drive, no motivation, no real discipline, no rearing or training or being put on the right road. Just sorry. Won't work. Has no morals, no respect, don't respect themselves. So you know that he doesn't know how to respect you as a woman. And the thing that it becomes bothersome is that most of our black young boys, young men, don't want to do no better. They like to be who they are in the state of mind that they're in. They don't care about life, your life, or theirs. Because if they even cared about their lives, we wouldn't have the crime that we have in this city. We don't feel safe in this city nowhere. But
is also pitiful that many of our young girls, young ladies are attracted to these sorry, no good for nothing, ain't gonna be nothing, don't wanna be nothing as Negroes. They won't go to school. If they go to school, they think that they're supposed to be the clown thugs. The only thing that they think that they're supposed to excel in is sports. Man, it's just pitiful. But Pastor, what's the blame? What's the blame? Who is the blame for the condition that we find our young men in? Whoever sent me this picture of somebody named Dwayne Jones, I don't know who the fuck Dwayne Jones is, and whatever you're sending me about him, I really don't give a shit. I'm not going to Google him because I don't give a fuck about whatever it is that he's done. He's done. Don't send me his picture that he's been arrested. I don't give a fuck. I don't know him. I've never heard of him. He's a builder. Okay. Now what? When I look at these young men, my youngest daughter wants to get married. She wants to find her husband. She's 30 some years old, almost 40 years old. That's my youngest. But reading her Facebook pages, she staying into it with her baby's daddy. And I always tell her, you picked that motherfucker. I didn't have nothing to do with it. And women, let's lay the blame where it really is. It's at your feet. It's at your feet. You go and pick nothing as DNA to have babies with. Many of you will fuck a tree, a water hydrant, telegram poles. You just want to give up some ass. I can't, don't y'all come up here with that damn noise. Huh? Who? He did what to you? You ain't scared of Zena? How you doing, Morgan?
Good.
You waiting for me to get on there to come? You want to be seen on TV? Wave at the peoples. Okay. What's Zena at?
Downstairs.
Hmm.
Downstairs.
Okay. You been good? Mm-mm. You been good? Okay. All right. All right. Tell your auntie don't scream so much at the football game. I heard her screaming. All right, going back downstairs. Because you might hear some words that ain't sanctified and ain't been anointed and washed in the blood if you stay up here long enough. Yeah. Morgan, tell Mel I can hear her up here. I'm fearful for my daughters. I'm fearful of your daughters. I'm fearful for any young woman that is looking for a decent young man. I'm at the place where I don't even think that the young, decent man still exist. They don't know how to address you. You all kinds of scalawags and hoes and bitches. He wear his clothes any kind of way. He wears his hair any type of way. Shit. Got all them, not locks. They got something else they got. I don't even know what you call it, goddamn nappy. I call it the nappy. Black men with these nappy, and they look like multiple horns on your damn head. They look like horns on your damn head. And it's not just the young boys, it's also that the older man who was a nothing ass young man grew into a nothing ass older man. They call wicks. I don't know what wicks. Oh, is that what they call? Well, they need to cut that wicked looking shit off your goddamn head, cause you look like a fool. And what type of young woman wants to be seen with a man with that shit on his head, pants hanging off his ass, has not conquered the English language yet? Talks, everything he says is in slang. It's a cultural thing. What kind of goddamn cultural thing? I don't care whether Jay-Z wears it or what. I don't give a fuck. It still don't look good to me as an older man when I see that shit on your head. I don't give a fuck that Jay-Z wears it. Yes, he's a billionaire. And he can do anything he wants. But it does not make it still look good. Karen, I don't give a fuck whether you agree with it or not. I'm saying what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't care that Jay-Z wears that. He ain't no African. He ain't been to Africa. Oh, you're talking about cultural, okay. Wearing sagging pants with shit stains in your drawers. Sherry Beauregard is sexy to me. God damn it, probably a nigga walking around with no job is probably sexy to you, long as you're getting some dick. And that's all that some of you as women want is some dick. You don't want any dignified dick. You just want sorry dick. Anything look sexy to some women. No, sir, you got bills. Okay. Well, women, when we look at these carjackers, okay, Sheriff, do you think I give a fuck? Just shut the fuck up. Nobody care about you owning your home. Damn. When we look at the carjacker, the robber, the mugger, the burglar, the car thief, one thing that they all have in common, they got a mama. She may be a sorry example of motherhood, but you get a mother. Many of you as mothers will say that you are Christians or you're churchgoers and you believe in the word of God. What about that part that says, train up a child in the way he or she should go? Should go, not the way that they want to go. Train them up in the way that they should go, that their days may be long upon the earth that God has made. The reason that so many of your children are being killed is that you didn't raise them up in the way that they should go. You raised them in the way that they wanted to go. But How are you training it? You have no rules in your house. You don't have no discipline in your house. You don't whoop no ass in your house. It was seen that if when the doctor reach into that little hole and pull that crumb snatcher out of there, he holds that little crumb snatcher in the air and smacks him on his ass to give him life. And you won't smack him on his ass to save his life, to build his life, to motivate his life. And many times, the reason that the mother can't raise her child is, didn't nobody raise her. Lord have mercy. She shit. You the shit being mama. Use what they call a mammy. You ain't no mama. Use a mammy. You ain't shit. You ain't what the little bird left on the goddamn fence. You just ain't shit. And when you ain't shit and you get and lay down and fuck a nigga that ain't shit, you produce into this world a shit, nothing ass nigga boy or girl. Don't get mad. It's hard, but it's fair. Mike says the problem is the father is not in the house anymore, unfortunately, and the babies aren't raised right. No. Mike, see, that's some bullshit that some sociologists gave you. Yes, the father should be there. But here's the thing. When you meet your DNA giver, he didn't want you in. He just wanted some ass. He didn't want to marry you. He didn't even want you to be his girlfriend. He just wanted some ass. And you were so hot between the legs that you just gave up ass. Just giving up ass. You ain't got sense enough to even sell the ass. You just give your ass. You just a hoe. Many of you got babies being hoes. Most of us were not playing. Do I think I was playing? Nope. My mama was just fast, hot between the legs, and let some man talk her out of her pussy. And here I go. But I was raised by women. So don't tell me what women can't do as far as the molding and structuring of a man. You just fucking to be fucking. you're not presenting. Have you sat down and talked to your child, your son, and your daughter? Because some of them worse than the boys. About their future. Where they were going in life. Where they were going to do when you put them out your house. See, quit telling me 18 too young to put their ass out. They ain't ready. Well, if a child is not ready, and you've had him for 18 years, so I guess you think you need to let him stay in your house 18 more years to get him ready? The world is not going to wait on him. Well, he out there in the streets. Why? Why is your son, mama, a mammy maid? Why is your son in the streets? You let him. I remember when you had to be home when the street lights came on. I can't understand why everything got to fall on the mothers. Cause Cherry, and see, I thought you had more sense than you showing me on the page tonight. You the motherfucker that holding that baby. You the motherfucker that gave up your pussy to motherfuckers that wasn't thinking about marrying you. He didn't want to be no father. He just wanted some ass. And when he got the ass, it probably wasn't good, Sherry. So he didn't come back to get no ass, but that one time that he got your ass, he got your ass impregnated. That's the reason that it falls on you as a mother, because you carried a child for 9 months. You sit him out on the delivery table because Pookie and Ray Ray is not at the house. You got to take the baby home yourself. Try to do for you and the baby. Your children have a great father, then what the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up before I block your goddamn ass. Because I can't stand a dumb motherfucker. If you got father, how many children you got and how many fathers you got? If you got a great father, shut the fuck up and thank the Lord. And shut the fuck up. And see, that's what's the reason. Some of your mothers, you talk too goddamn much. Why you ought to be acting. Your attitude's fucked up. You talking and trying to present a point of why should it go on the mothers. If you are one of them mothers it don't fall on, you ain't got shit to say. Just shut the fuck up. And thank God that the father is in the life. Some of y'all was fucking and got these babies. You as a woman didn't even get a nut. You didn't have an orgasm. Some of you as women ain't never had an orgasm even now. Hello. You got grown men living in your house. You a damn fool. Why is a grown man living in your house? Some of you got grown men in your house. They don't pay no rent, don't pay on the utility bills, don't buy no groceries. Mm. 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 You fuck up and tell a child, you got a place to live as long as you want to. You know that's fucked up, don't you? You can stay here forever. And that's what that motherfucker be planning to do. Stay there forever. But when you find yourself pregnant and it's an error, you need to understand that with every action that is a reaction or a consequence for the action. I don't even answer spam calls. I don't even eat spam and bread. Spam and crackers. I don't even open up a spam can. Never did. It's your fault, mama. How many of them fuck somebody and didn't even know their real name? What's your man's name? Ray Ray. Is it for Raymond? I don't know. They just call him Ray Ray. Where Ray Ray live? Right now he in between. And see, that's what's the fuck with some of you women. You fuck with them in between motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the in between motherfucker. In between jobs. This is the 10th month of the year. And he done had 5 jobs already this year. How come you ain't got no job? They made me mad. Hell, I get mad every time I go to Memphis like gas and water. I'm mad. Mad every time I gotta pay for some groceries. I'm mad. The monthly rents or mortgages. I'm mad. I'm mad every time I got to fill up my car. Takes $60 to fill up my car. I'm mad. So how in the fuck you got a job and you quit the job because you mad? Erica, I see you found your way back in here. How you mad? My great grandmama used to tell me when I was a little boy and they did something, and I said, I'm mad. Scratch your ass and get glad. So look at your child. It's almost 8 o'clock. Do you know where your child is? Huh? Well, see, some of you as parents, some of you as mamas, you give a damn if a child tells you they mad. My answer is, and what you want me to do about you being mad? The reason that your child can steal a car and bring that stolen car to your house is because he has no fear or respect of you. He knows that you're going to turn a blind eye, close off your ears, ain't going to pay no attention. You his motherfucking friend, his pal, not his parent. I saw today, well, they had her Maximum stole. It probably was nasty. They washed it, put some Armor All on the tires. They broke the glass to get in it, fixed the glass. Redid the pod to start the car. And it cost about $200. I lost mine and couldn't find it. I had to have another pod made of $200. Tried to sell it on Facebook. These some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've seen in my life. Y'all better stop trying to buy them goddamn cars and shit on the Facebook. Yeah, Drew Wilson, that's one of my favorite songs by Lattimore. My Give a Damn gave out a long time ago. These motherfuckers steal from you and put your shit on Facebook. Then some other dumb motherfucker comes and buy the car with no title. It's too many ways of checking a car. Run the VIN number. Do a Carfax on it. You can't get a tag. You can't get nothing, no paper. How can you buy a car with no papers? Use a real dumb motherfucker. Fake paperwork. But Karen, you know fake paperwork for a car? Ain't got no tag on it. You can ride on a paper tag until the writing fall off. They don't do them old cardboard put in the back of the window tags no more. They're all computerized. They come out of the state. And let me tell you something. Those of you with these newer model cars, y'all that have, you can go to your iPads. You do know that they're stealing cars using iPads now, don't you? I was talking to my good friend, Dr. Tanya Lyons, and she got one of them Mercedes trucks, and it was stolen from right at her business. I said, Tanya, how did they get in your car? If you have one of them cars that they have apps on, all they have to do is put your VIN number. Oh, it's hot. Mel, if you can hear me, if you come upstairs and turn this air conditioner on. I cut it off while we're on the air, and I'm sweating. Whew. My back is wet. They can go to that app, disconnected from you. They can go put in your VIN number in the app and crank the damn car. Open up the door. I'm sweating. I'm about to take a commercial break here in a second and go and turn this air on. I got this Nylon shirt on. It's sticking to me. Whew. If these young thieves that you have not raised did as much and put the ingenuity into working and creating jobs and industry as they do to capitalize on wrongness, we wouldn't have these problems. No, Jack, if they've got, now they don't have you have your keys. Normally with your pod, you got to have it in the car for the car to crank. But they can go electronically. And start your car. Then they're going to take it somewhere and say, well, I lost the key. When I had my pod, I lost it. I couldn't find it nowhere in the house, in none of my pockets. I don't know whether Zena ate it. I wouldn't put it past her. I couldn't find it. My car didn't move about 5 or 6 days. When I called the locksmith, he came, he bought another pod, put some kind of computerized thing under my dashboard, got some readings. Made me another key in about 15 minutes. If our young people you're right, Karen, our young folk are smart and don't even know it. Talent gone to waste. All right, I got to cut this air on before I fall out on the air. And y'all be calling folks, Dad Matthews done died on the TV. We'll be right back.
Zach Darwish, born May 6, 2003. Your biological father, Sam, is alive and looking for you. Zach, you have been told by your mother that your father is deceased, but he is very much alive and has been looking for you since 2007. Zach Darwish is 21 years of age and resides in Newbern or Dyersburg, Tennessee. His mother's name is Carrie Schofner, last known to reside at 915 Forster Road in Newbern, Tennessee, with her mother, Rosa Marie. Carrie was last known to work at Sunflower Health Food in Dyersburg. Zach possibly attends Dyersburg State or U of M. Zach has been sheltered by his mother, and she has hid the fact that Zach's father is alive and well. Zach's father wants to be a part of his son's life physically and financially. The father wants to provide immediate housing, vehicles, and cash support for his son and take care of all of his needs. Zach's father has set him up in businesses and set up bank accounts as well. He also has 3 young siblings that he needs to meet. If you have any information leading to the location of Zach Darwish, and you would like to pass on this to his father and receive a $1,000 reward, all you need to do is call 901-672-8290. That number again is 901-672-8290. This meeting can take place physically or virtually. All calls will remain confidential. That number again, 901 672 8290. Help! My money is dying. I need a medic stat. The Money Medics are here to help you save your hard-earned money using the new type of life insurance that you can use and enrich yourself and your family before you die. It gives you cash to cover expenses even if you can't work due to a major sickness or you are hurt in a car accident. Listen to what they have to say.
We offer the new type of life insurance that you can use while you're still living. In the event that you have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, end-stage renal disease, get shot, get stabbed, third-degree burns, lose a limb, break a leg, and have to be off work more than 90 days, in a bad car wreck, anything where you have to be off work for more than 3 months, it will pay while you're still living, and it also comes with that death benefit so your family is able to bury you.
Call 662-483-0494. 662-483-0494. Grab your pen and write this number down right now. 662-483-0494 and tell them that the Teddy Bear told you to call them. Call them right now. 662-483-0494.
I'm Tanya Jones, the chronic pain coach. If you or your loved ones are suffering with chronic pain, then this message is for you. I've been a nurse for 34 years, and after suffering with my own chronic pain, I took matters into my own hands. I began a journey 2 years ago to develop an all-natural pain rub, and now my on-demand pain relief rub is helping so many people across the country to manage their own pain. If you're ready to break that chain of chronic pain, give me a call at 901-300-6858 or go to my website at www.ondemandpainrelief.com. You deserve better. It's time you lived your best life. Make that call.
Let me take this time and introduce you to something that is new and unique. In the time of bereavement and you've lost a loved one, someone who is close to you and the entirety of your family, you want to memorialize that person in style, class, and uniqueness. And that's what you will get when you call the Pastor's Death Services. Brand new. I specialize in covered, customized caskets, whether it is your favorite sports team, your movie theme, whether it is your baseball team, your college sports team, your cartoon, or just a fashionable style, whether you want to put your loved one on the casket, whether you want to put your Dallas Cowboys or your 49ers, or you just want to put a casket out that everybody will be talking about for weeks and saying, did you see how so-and-so's family put him away? Ladies and gentlemen, pick up your phone right now. If death is in your family or it is imminent, you've got a loved one in hospice and death again is imminent, call the Pastor's Death Services at 901-949-3000. That's 901-949-3000. We got a casket for you in the design that you desire. Delivery is within 24 to 48 hours to any funeral home that you desire. And guess what? By federal law, they cannot refuse to take a casket
that you purchase other than the funeral home. Give me a call, 901-949-3000. We've got some caskets unique like you've never seen before. And it's because of your children that I went into the casket business. You know, I was speaking to somebody today about caskets, and they were telling me that 9 out of 10 that these young folk are not. I'm trying to get some. Yeah. That most of you as family members with these nothing as sons and daughters are not going to be able to afford the caskets. Yeah. That's what I was told. Now, I don't know. They pretty caskets. And if you don't have control of your child, he gonna be in somebody's casket. Now I know if you a drug dealer, your thugs, drug dealers, and my experience in the funeral home is that they pay for cash for their funerals. I've seen it too many times. And I am not in the credit business. I am not in the payment plan. I'm in cash. Can't beat it at the funeral home. Okay. I can put you in person to get you some matching programs, matching t-shirts. I even know a guy that has a cemetery in North Memphis. And I ain't talking about, what is that, Everlasting or Eternity thing out there in Middleton. Okay. Maybe the dealer sees this advertising. Yeah. I can do it while I'm on the air. It was in that commercial. That, you know, you're a thug and you deal in the money. I got a casket that we can put your picture on, money bags on it, dollar bills on it. But see, I understand that most folk that have insurance, you rather pay the extra cost with the insurance than to pay it outside of the insurance. But I can put your son in a pretty casket with his picture on it. Jesus ain't gonna know him no way. But at least he got his picture when they get to heaven. Jesus, this is who I is. Okay. I don't need but $3,000. Okay. I don't need but $3,000. Can you change the interior? Why you want to change the interior? For what? Well, wherever you're going, Mike D, I got a fire truck with the lights on it in case you're going to hell. Siren on it. Zena, you must be got tired of Mill's niece and nephews downstairs. You ain't got tired of them goddamn children, ain't you? Shit. But I'm in the casket business. I'm just waiting on the first one of you motherfuckers to die so I can make some money. Don't be mad at me because I'm making some money off the dead. Funeral homes been making money off your ass for years. Don't get mad at me. Not that I give a shit. So, if you got somebody in your family that died and you got $3,000, I can get you ready. 24, 48 hours, it'll be at the funeral home of your choosing. Let me make some money. If y'all don't mind killing each other, I don't mind selling you no damn casket. They got nice pillows in them. Got a nice mattress on the inside. The mattress go up. You can elevate you in the casket, lower you down in the casket. It's a sealer. It's airtight. Ain't no water gonna get in you. Y'all can get you ready. All you need is a good embalmer to make you look good, and I'll put you in these caskets. I'm going to feature some of these caskets out of the commercials tomorrow. I can't put them on there while I'm on them. I remember how much one would be similar to what Dolph had. They overcharged him, I know. They probably charged Dolph $25,000, $30,000 for that not real gold casket, gold plated painted casket. Yeah. Got a good mattress. Mm-hmm. And prices always go up at the funeral home. Dolph was gorgeous. A casket ain't gorgeous to nobody, to the person that's looking to at the casket. It ain't gorgeous to the motherfucker that ain't laying in it. Damn, I'm gonna be in this motherfucker forever. I got oversized caskets. If you're real fat and you're real wide, got a casket for you. Mm-hmm. Sure do. If you got somebody in the hospice, the doctor's giving them to the end of the week to live, they're going to die over the weekend, call me. You ain't going to have the funeral the next Saturday, no way. We don't have you already. You're in the Church of God in Christ. We'll have you a Church of God in Christ casket. You're Phi Beta or whatever, all them sororities and shit. How about that Wang Mathang casket? I don't have one called that. Mm-mm. If you like TV, I got a General Lee. Did y'all see that in the commercial? If not, go to my Facebook page, the Thaddeus Matthews page. Pastor, in Muslim cemeteries, they wrap the body in place. You go in the ground. If you got into decorated shrouds, you make money with that. Don't enough Muslims die. I ain't gonna invest in no shrouds. The last funeral that I did of a Muslim with the in the shroud was Boss Ugly Bob. Have you thought about making advertisement cards like they do to announce events? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I was at NJ Ford and Sons with my good friend Bob Kareem. I used to go by Boss Ugly Bob's 2 or 3 times a week down on Macklemore, and we sit up and just talk. He was a very wise man. Most people didn't know that Boss Ugly Bob was a multimillionaire. At one time, I think Bob had 30 locations of music stores. Okay. Yeah. Channel 13 is trying to get me to advertise this show. And I may buy some advertising. Yeah, D, he sure is. To do the caskets. I don't know. Mm-hmm. For a fee, you even get me to preach the funeral. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no urns as of yet. Carol, let me sell some caskets. Ain't no money really in urns. Mm-mm. The body's washed daily and wrapped like Maxim. We didn't wash. Now when I was at NJ4, we've had some Muslims. Shit, we didn't wash for no goddamn day. Shit, you want a Muslim wash every day? You better come and give him a bath every day. We're going to embalm his ass, shroud him out, put his ass in that box. Because Muslims don't get real nice caskets. They put your ass in a wood box. Mm-mm. 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 All right, let me get back to my subject. All right. Is there anybody watching me that's in the tax business? You're preparing taxes. Oh. Wait a minute, the casket company. Wait a minute. Yeah, I asked the company to send me a video of the school bus with the lights going on. Okay. I'll put it up on Facebook when I go. So if your mama or your daddy drove the school bus, I can put the name on there.
20 gauge sealed casket, standard size. It used to be a black casket with chrome hardware, but it's fully wrapped, painted hardware. We did that here at our custom shop. And just so you see, let me walk in here to my showroom. I have one here that's been delivered. This is what that casket looked like before, right there. So this is the same shell that we used for the school bus. So remember how that looked. And here it is now. Big difference. And that's what we do here at Nashville Casket Sales. All right.
Okay, so it will be on the page in when I get off there. The school bus with the lights flashing. A lot of people getting cremated nowadays. If the insurance policy is a big one, you keep all that money. Well, funeral homes don't really want you to get cremated. Okay. Really don't. Okay. All right. So, but I'll put it up on the page afterwards. Yeah, we got the police casket with the blue lights and everything on it. Okay. I'm just waiting for somebody to die and call me. That's what they do at funeral homes. At funeral homes, every time the phone rings, if you work at a funeral home, you hoping that NJ Ford and Sons, my mama just died. She just fell out in the middle of the floor. And she about 400-500 pounds. We can't get her up. Will y'all send somebody to come get my mama? We're on the way. No, Mike, I'm waiting for my first casket. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. We were talking tonight. Do you have one like a tank for the soldiers? Erica, I can have that. Anything that you can think of, we can create it. That's the reason I went with this this particular company. Anything. It's like my t-shirt, man. Anything that I got a picture of, I can make a casket of it. And many things he already has in his computer. Okay. Don't get mad because I say I'm waiting for somebody to die. That's what the death business is all about. If don't nobody die, don't nobody make no money. Them cars, y'all see them funeral homes with all them big old pretty cars? Most of them cars are leased and they don't pay cash for them cars. The average one of them cars is $500 or $600 a month. So that's the reason that funerals have to be lucrative and have to be expensive, because there is a lot of expense that goes into. Who told me what? Miss Batty, bitch, I was around, look, I've been around funeral homes since I was about 15 years old. I worked at funeral homes. So don't come asking me who told me that. I ain't no dummy. I learned the business. Damn. Gonna tell my family to get me a tractor trailer casket. But no time soon. Oh, yeah. And whatever company you work for, we can put that on the casket. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, now I'm through with that. Is there any people that are any person on here that's marijuana casket? Shit, if you, yeah. We'll call it the blunt. Yeah, we'll give it a name called the blunt. Motherfucker name that starts with E, family might be calling you soon, Pastor. Simplify. I got one of them Marine caskets on there. Okay. I got several military caskets. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to what we were talking about. Is it the mother's fault that her son is so sorry? Many a mother has sat on the front row at her funerals, at the funeral of her son. Call it the loud box. Okay. The blunt trunk. Okay. The reason that you sit there crying is because you didn't raise your son properly. You was his friend. Okay. You was his friend. You wasn't his parent. So now he done got killed. You can't even afford to bury him. You can't bury him. And like I told you, I ain't got nothing but cash. Visa, cashier's check. Or you can send me the 3,000 on my Cash App. I have no limits on what I can get on my Cash App. I don't deal with GoFundMe's. I go with cash. And you can really tell when when death has come and they ain't got no money. The funeral ain't but 2 weeks away. When you see somebody that died 2 weeks ago and they just having their funeral this Saturday, it's because they had to sell ass, fish, car washes, all that shit to get the undertaker's money. Didn't have no insurance. Fish fries. Yeah. We trying to wait for everybody to get from Chicago. Goddamn, what they doing, walking? First of all, get you insurance. If you have want a custom casket, put you about $3,000 on the side. And I got you. We'll deliver your caskets anywhere. But let me tell you something. Isn't it a shame that you as a mother got to sit on the front row and know that the reason that you're looking at your child in the casket is because you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a mother? That is your fault. It's your fault. He got his head shot off. It's your fault. He tried to carjack the wrong one, and he got dead. It's your fault. They parked these Kias and Infinities in front of your house, in your driveway, put them in your backyard. You ain't got the nerve, because some of y'all scared of your children, to call the police. Miss Betty, I don't agree with that bullshit you're talking about. If you have trained that child and you have disciplined that child, set some boundaries in that child's life, put the fear of God, teach him to respect you. You know, I've did some shit in my life, but there's some things that I have not did because of them old women that raised me. They instilled certain things in me. Yeah. I ain't going to rob nobody because those women, no man, I didn't have no daddy at the house. I didn't have no man to throw football and baseball with. When I hear Mel down there hollering at the football game, I don't know shit. I don't know a quarterback from a halfback, defensive end to a tight end. But in the raising of this child, work ethic. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Know your history, but don't blame white folk cause of the condition you in. You go to school every day, learn something. Then, when you're raising a child in the house, teach that child to stay in his lane. I know I'm old, but some things still work. We couldn't be in the same room with grown folk talking. And you better not sit down, take you no seat, and you gonna partake of the conversation. You gonna get hit in your goddamn mouth. First of all, you gonna know not to go into the room where grown folk have gathered and they having a conversation. You knew you was gonna get your ass whooped. What none of that shit you gonna call the goddamn police? See, the old folks used to whoop your ass in syllables. Yeah. The old folks used to whoop our ass in syllables. Didn't I tell you not to do that? Oh, you want to do what you want to do? You think you grown? Well, take this grown man's whooping. God damn. Them old folk didn't care what they whooped your ass with either. You couldn't even look them old folk in the eye. You eyeballing me? Is it something you want to say? Say it. But we're living in a fucked up time with fucked up people, with fucked up ways. And the sad thing about it, it does not even appear to be getting any better. These young mamas, they don't know nothing. Ain't nobody taught them how to cook. That's the reason these motherfuckers feed a man Jiffy Mix instead of real cornbread. What messed up laws, Mike D? Yeah, give a man, hungry man, TV dinners. It's the times that we're living in. So yeah, mothers, it's on you. It's on you. And when you as women, allow men that have no goals to live in your house, they have no motivation, they have no drive, they have no job, they have no car. You have them living in your house in front of your children. And you done told them this your new daddy. They had already had 3, this is the 10th month in the year, they had already had 3 new daddies this year. What do you think your son or your daughter is going to become? Okay. What do you think that your child's going to become? We no longer have vocational subjects in school. When I was a young man, had shop, woodwork, HVAC, auto mechanics. The girls had home economics in school. You ain't got that no more. You had cosmetology in the schools. Now you ain't got that shit. The school system is not set up now for success. Everybody is not college material. Some of the guys that making the big money now, like the HVAC, heating and air conditioning. The shade tree that's working on your car, that keeps it running. Learn all of that in school. And our school system and the leaders of our school system don't have the priority of our children at heart. Mm-mm. Yeah, you're right, Erica. They had welding. So many money-making ideas at one time were part of our curriculum. But no longer. No longer. No longer. They didn't prepare us for success. I remember as a young man flying on airplanes. Before you had to go to TSA and all of that. You could walk to the gates to somebody. I remember once I was coming from somewhere, I think it was from Chicago. And there was a sign in the Memphis International Airport. It's no longer there. That said, Memphis, the warehouse capital of America. Thank you, Bianca, for that $20. Anybody else think that I'm teaching good tonight and you want to send the pastor a blessing or offering tonight? You can. Go to the Cash App. $ Naked Truth Ministries. Because I'm giving you the naked truth tonight. Memphis, the warehouse capital of the world. And then it made sense. This society, this culture is preparing your child to work in a warehouse. Did you hear me? Thank you, Angelica. Thank you for your offering. Because y'all all be learning something tonight. Thank you, Delia. Memphis, the warehouse capital of the world. That's all white folks done figured out. If we take all this shit out of the schools, this vocational shit, all they can do is go to our warehouses. You can go to the biggest slave plantation in Memphis. It's Federal Express. Throwing boxes on a plane. Driving the forklift. But I'm saying, mothers, prepare your children for success. They even had to create programs for felons to work in a warehouse. Oh, you ain't got to take no drug test no more. We just need your body on our plantation. Master Smith's plantation. You're right, Chris Moore. White folk done invented this thing, AI. You can tell it to write a letter for you, and then write it. Write a song for me, write it. Write my term paper, write it. They even got in McDonald's and places around the country robots. The white man is trying to not experiment. He's trying to exterminate the Negro. Very soon, you ain't gonna be able to find nothing to do. I was gonna open the phones line tonight, but it's 3 minutes to 9. But look at yourself as a woman. What have you done for your child other than putting him out? Deacon Brooks, I'll probably open up the phone. It's having me to go now. We'll probably let you give some input tomorrow night. I was looking at some on the Facebook or Instagram where they had this warehouse and they had these 2 robots. Filling orders, putting them in the bin, in the basket. Then that robot pick up the bin and put it on the belt. Deacon can't call in the night valve. This might steal my goddamn show. Then I say I'm finna go. It's 2 minutes to 9. Deacon will be here tomorrow night. All right. Make sure that you join me in the morning, 6 a.m. Sure about this modern technology. For years, and I've been doing this 45 years. When it came to radio, I had to get up in the snow, the rain, the sleet, the storms, and drive to a radio station. Now, about 3 feet from where I am right now, I go on the radio by the internet on 5 radio stations every morning. Technology. Streaming is about to reduce TV to nothing. Am I talking about the same topic tomorrow night? It might not be titled the same thing, but it'll be something Deacon similar. Once I can come up with something catchy for tomorrow night, I'll do it. Hope that you all enjoyed the show tonight. You know, I'm doing a 10, 15 to 11:15 Facebook show every morning on my Facebook page. And you join me at 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and most assuredly at 7 o'clock each and every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest motherfucker that does this. My name is Thaddeus Matthews. You have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they got a bite, make sure you the only one that gets bit. Top of the morning, top of the evening, top of the night to you.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right.